I haven't been home from work for very long. I went inside and switched dogs around and gave Gertie, my little dog, her heart medicine, changed some shoes. Yesterday was a horrible day. When I got home from work, it was, well, I have some bad news. And so the first thing I'm going to do is go over and feed the girl goats, because Rain is getting closer and closer to time to give birth. The last time I checked her, her ligaments were softening up, but she wasn't bagged up. So I expect her to be next. Again, I am basing this on, you know, what they look like, how they act. I did not see when they bred, so anything could happen. And then after her would be 2 more. Okay, here's Rain right here. She's still fat. Clearly she hasn't had any kids yet. So I'm just gonna kind of come over here and watch her and check her out. She's not bagged up. She is a little bit, but not enough. Down the babies. Come on, Rain. Let's see what you got going on here. Nope. Girlfriend, how many you got in there? Looking pretty thick. Look how big she is. Oh, sorry, baby. Babies everywhere. This is the little boy. This is River's little boy. Say hello. And this is River's little girl. Say hello. Say hello. And the 2 little brown ones, those are the latest ones. The newest members of the herd. How are you doing? This is Pebble's little boy. He's got blue eyes. Isn't he pretty? River's little girl again. How are you doing? You're so sweet. Alright, now that I've taken care of the goats and I know they're okay and nobody's having problems, all the goats are there, all the kids are there, I am needing to talk to you about the cows. Yesterday I came home from work, and Amy and I were and a couple of her kids were going to put the cows over in that area that I had told you about, where I have a couple of acres fenced in, so that when they had their calves, that I could keep an eye on them, because a couple of years ago I lost a cow and a calf because the calf was positioned wrong, and I didn't know anything about it. So I wanted to keep them close and kind of keep an eye on them. Well, I thought that now one of my cows had already calved, had a brown calf, and I thought my other cow would be next, and because she was starting to bag up a lot more and everything. Yesterday I came home from work and I came out to go out to the goats like I normally do, go check on the boys, collect duck eggs, bird eggs, and all that, and then was going to go to the girl goats next. But I came out there and I saw my cow out in the field surrounded by vultures. Hi, kitty. Surrounded by vultures, and she was protecting something, and I knew that she had her calf, and I didn't know if the calf was alive and dying and she was protecting it, or if it was already dead. But I went out there, I got in the gator and went out there, and it was already dead. As a matter of fact, they had already taken the eyes out of it. It looked like it was stillborn. That's what it looked like to me. She looked fine. As a matter of fact, the calf looked like it was cleaned up. She was cleaned up. It looked like maybe it was stillborn. It was dead when it was born, and she cleaned it up and she hung out with it and protected it from the birds. And that's where she was, and that's how I found her yesterday when I came home. And so, like I said, Amy was already scheduled to come over, and she came out. We all looked at the calf and cow and everything, and both of us feel like that it was stillborn. But So we were going to go ahead and move the cows over to this area. The problem is my other cow hid her calf, and we went around looking for it. Eventually we found it, and I say eventually, we were out there wandering around for a while. I only have 20 acres or 19 and a half acres, but there's some area that I have decided to let grow up because I don't want to be brush hogging on a hill or anything. And there's a lot of briars over there, and I didn't brush hog all last year or the year before, so it was hidden in all of that, and all that brush and all the thorns and briars and stuff. And so when we did find it, she got it up, but she wouldn't bring it to where we wanted it. We couldn't call her in for food or anything. So Amy is not here today. Her kids had a sports banquet or something. So I am going to go out there and see if I can't coax her into that area over there and get all the cows over there and move the water over there. If I empty the water, that container will be light. I can put it in the back of this, and I can just fill up 5-gallon buckets, put it in the back of this, and fill up the tank. I say that like it's easy. When it's completely empty, it may take me a while, and that's if I can get the cows in there. Okay, I see all the cows, all 4 of them. I just don't see the little calf, which is going to mean that she's hid it somewhere. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I guess it depends on where she hid it. Come on, cow. Oh, I see it. I see it straight ahead. Hopefully we can do this. Oh, there's a hole there. Hopefully she'll just bring it right in. Come on, cow. Come on. Come on. That other mama cow is still hollering for her baby. Still calling for it. I don't guess they know. I don't guess they realize it's dead, even though she saw it. It looked like she cleaned it up and everything. I mean, she was protecting it. It doesn't look like she knew it was dead, which is pretty sad. Here they come slowly. Look who showed up for dinner. The new mama. Oh, I felt bad for you. Look, she's all bagged up, but she's hungry. And look who came in. All right, I gotta set the camera down to do this. Okay, the hard part might be operating this camera because I just sat here and emptied some of this, cleaned out some of it, working on it, but talking to you guys, and realized I put it on photo rather than video. So hopefully this goes better than anything else that's gone on. So what I was saying was that this is dirty, and I've been scrubbing on it and I've been emptying it now, but it is dirty. Remember, I had planned on moving this a while back, and I wasn't going to scrub it out and fill it back up because I was getting ready to move it. Then they scheduled, or they let us know that the weather was going to get bad for 4 days, so that put it off 4 more days, and then we were going to do it yesterday, and that cow hid her calf. So here we are doing it today, and I am cleaning it out as I'm emptying it so that it'll be nice and clean for them when I get it over there. Okay, I've got it over here. We're over here with the cows. This is not gonna be easy, because I will be bringing water with 5-gallon buckets in the gator, but it'll be on that side of the fence, and I'll hopefully be pouring it in through the fence here. Actually, I guess I better move it one way or the other so that it's that T-post isn't there. That gives me plenty of room to do that. And we're about to find out if I can do that or not. If I can't do that, well, we're gonna have to do something else. Put the tank over there. Then I won't have to bring the gator. I would be carrying water buckets further. Let's hope this works. Kidding me. This is going to take a while. So I've got about 70 gallons in there. It's a 110-gallon stock tank. I made 4 trips with 4 buckets, 4 5-gallon buckets. So that would be 80. That would be 80 gallons. But as you guys saw, I dropped 1 bucket and spilled a lot of that. And then also the drive over here, you lose some water doing that. So about 70 gallons. It is getting dark. I might do 1 more trip. I don't know. There's still a lot of things I have to do. Let's see. It is 10 till 8, and there's still a lot of things I have to do. And a lot of you know I go to bed really early because I get up really early. And that calf is out there running around. Let me see if I can get this. I don't really know how much the camera's picking up. I can't see, and you can't zoom in with this camera. That's one downfall to the action cameras. Oh, he's not running now. I don't know if it's a he or she yet. I haven't had the time to get close enough to it to see if it's a male or female yet. I am going to vaccinate him, at the very least for the black leg. I keep saying he. I feel like it's a she, but I call it a he, so I don't know. There's no telling. I will be sure to let you know, though, when I do know. I think that Amy's brown cow is going to be next, just because she's bagging up more than her other cow. So we'll see. It'd be interesting to see which one is next and what they have. I was really shocked to see mine had a brown cow because my cow is black and the bull Jake is black. So I don't know how the genetics work on the colors on cows. My assumption is that both Jake and my cow are a carrier of the brown, and maybe the black is dominant. But yeah, I was very shocked to have a brown one. If you guys know how the genetics work on the coloring of cows, put it down in the description below. I mean, not in the description, Put it down in the comments down below, because that would be interesting to know. Some traits are a little bit more complicated to figure out when you're talking about heredity and the dominant and recessive genes. And so I don't know about the coloring on cows. So if you guys know that answer, put it down in the comments below. That would be interesting to read. That little calf just went under the gate and then came back in. And he looks like he's going to do it again. Nope. This one right here walking up to me is the one that lost the calf. These two over here are Amy's, and that brown one there is the one I think is next, but who knows? I sure don't know, do I? It is very frustrating that I lost another calf. One of the reasons that I chose Dexter's is because they are supposed to be easier cows when it comes to breeding, when it comes to calving. They're supposed to not have as many complications. And here in like 2.5 years, I've lost 2 calves and a cow during birthing. So very frustrating. It makes me rethink everything. I know that doesn't mean that they're a breed that never has problems. I get that, but I've had 3 cows, and I've lost 1 and lost 2 calves in 2.5 years, 3 years. I don't know what it is. Not very long. I just got into cows, and so the odds aren't good. The percentages aren't good, at least for me. I am thankful that at least this time that I did not lose the cow along with the calf. I really don't think that there was anything that I could have done for this calf. I believe that it was stillborn. Had I had it over here where I put these today, it wouldn't have made a difference. Had I been home when she was actually giving birth, it would not have made a difference, I don't think. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what was wrong with the calf. It seemed to be full term. It was small. I mean, she's fine. I don't think there was any real complications during the birthing process. That calf was small. She had a small calf last year, and it was smaller than the other calves, and so was this one. But it seemed to be fully developed. There's nothing that I could have done. And so I'm just like, wonder, is Dexter the right breed? I mean, how much more difficult would another breed be? I don't want any more cows here than what I have, although the temptation is there. I do a lot of work as it is, and the more cows, the more work that I have to do, the more times I have to fill up the water. And when I'm doing crazy stuff like this, putting a 110-gallon stock tank over here and filling it up with 5-gallon buckets, I mean, if you add more cows to that, that would be a full-time job. And you guys know that I work off of the farm at 4 days, well, I work 4 days a week, but one of those days I get to work from the house. So anyway, just I don't want any more cows, and so what I do have, I need to work right. And so I don't know. So you guys that know about cows, have cattle or have had cattle in the past, tell me in the comments below what you think. Is this common? Like, I feel like I've lost a lot like in the last couple of years with the cows. Do you think I should go to a different breed? I chose them because they were small. They would be less intimidating for me, do less damage to the property up here by where I feed them and take care of them. There would be they're dual purpose. Now Dexters are bred, generally speaking, for either milk or meat, to the point that they're almost a separate breed, but they are dual purpose. Not that I'll be milking, but it is still something that was, when you talk about resale, it was still something to consider. I'm gonna get off here. It's getting dark. Sun's disappeared on me. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave me a comment, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and we will see you on the next video.